Good morning, children. Welcome to the online classes of computer science. In our last video, we have learned as how to use text attribute and give color to our content in a web page. Now, today also we are going to learn about some attributes of body tag only. So let's start with this. So we are starting with the first tag is our HTML tag. Then is our head tag, then is your title, and the title that I have given is margins. Yes, children, today we are going to learn about margins. Now I have closed the title tag, then I have closed the head tag, and then I've opened body tag. Okay, inside body I have used a BG color which is equals to aqua. Okay, we'll see, this is a different color, we'll see. Now the attribute that I'm using today is top margin. Okay, children, and then I've given a value to it. And again, after this, I have used one more attribute, which is your left margin. And then again, I have given a value to it. Okay, see, children, the top margin attribute is used to set the top margin of a web page. It accepts the value in pixels. Okay, this value is in pixel, and display the text away from the top edge of the web page by the specified value. And same goes for the left margin also, children. The left margin attribute is used to set the left margin of a web page, just like your top margin. It also accepts any value in pixels. Okay, the value that I've given over here is in pixel. The value accordingly keeps the text away from the left edge of our page. Okay, we'll see the output, then you'll get to know it better. So after this, here I have written a content which is I have written is progress is the activity of today and the assurance of tomorrow. Okay, children, so this is what I have written. Now after this, I have closed the body tag and then I have closed the HTML tag. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to the file over here and then I'm going to save as my document with the extension .html. Okay, children, I have saved my document with the name margins only .html. Now I've already opened the page over here. We'll see. I'm just going to reload it for you again. See, this is the output basically, where the title is margins and then the background color is aqua, which I have given over there, and then you can see this content. Children, this is actually I have zoomed the page up to 200%. If you will come to the 100%, it is somewhat like this. Okay, it's too small for you to see, and you can make out a difference that this content is a little bit shifted from the top and from the left also. You can see it from here. Okay, from the top and from the left. See, this is 100% view that I'm showing you. I'm going to zoom it a little bit. Okay, now this is 200%. So don't get confused between that whatever I have used there, the values, this will show the text in between. It is not in center. I have just shown you that I have just zoomed the page. So this is actually not in center. Only because I have zoomed it, so it is looking like it is in center. So as you can make out that this difference is there, that you can see the distance is there from the top and from the left. So basically top margin has shifted this content from the top edge of the web page, and same with the left margin, you can see. Okay, keeps the text away from the left edge of a page. If I have used the left margin attribute, it keeps the text away from the left edge of the page, and similarly this top margin. Children, just like your this left margin and top margins, you can also use right margin and bottom margin attributes of the body tag. Okay, just like your top and left, right and bottom also works the same. For right, it will of course shift the text to the right edge of the page, and bottom is from the bottom towards, like from the bottom, what the distance you want, that will be there. Okay, so this is your top margin and your left margin. We will also try using the text attribute that we have just learned in our previous class. So let's just use that also. We have to give the value in the double quotes. So here I'm giving blue, you can give any. And now with the control S, you can save your document, or you can go to the file or tab and you can save from here also. And then come back to the web page. Here you reload this page, and yes, it is blue. As I have taught you, there's this use colors in contrast, so that readability thing is there. Okay, now let's just see if I'll change the values of margin over here, what will be the difference. Okay children, now let's just see to this. Suppose I'm making it 200, and now here I'm making it 50. Okay, now I'm going to save my document, and now we are going to the page, and you just see it before I reload it. See, as of now it is displaying like this. Now I reload the page. Yes, you can see it. See the top margin attribute, since I have used it 200, so you can make out a difference. Now it is shifted even more from the top edge. And left margin, since I decreased the value, now I'm using 50, so it is now somewhere near to the edge, because the value that I have used earlier, now I have decreased it. Earlier I was using 200 and now I'm using just 50. Okay, so you can make out a difference that when you want to shift the text little bit from the left edge, or from the top, or from the bottom, or from the right, then for in that cases you may use margins attribute, top margin and left margin, bottom and right. And make sure children do not get confused and write in like this top margin. No, it is a single word and it has to be written together, top margin. And same with left margin, this word needs to be written together. Okay, and it is no compulsion that you have to use top margin, left margin all together. You may use either of them at a moment. Suppose you just need top margin, so you can just use top margin. Suppose you just require left margin, you can use just left margin. Okay children, and there not need to put any commas in between while using the attributes. The HTML is clearly get this view that if you put a space bar in between, if you use a space bar, it means that it is a different attribute. Okay, do not mix with it and do not put commas in between. It's not required in HTML. So I hope your concepts are clear, and I hope that you are very much clear with the tags that we have studied so far. In case you have any queries, please do mention in the comment box regarding this, and keep practicing. Thank you.